Yep.
And I know for me, like that was not going to be my ass. I
No.
was going to have an education, and even though
Yes.
I was not going to do that. And I think that a lot of the reason why we are seeing such a drop in the birth rate is because there are a lot of people like me who are Gen Xers who were raised by boomers who stayed together when they didn't have any business staying together, and a lot of them stayed together because they were so shamed by the church that divorce was just not something that they could do,
Right.
and all
Right.
this other kind of stuff. Or they stayed longer than they should because divorce is just not something they're supposed to do. Like, I'm not going to be no stay at home mom with no
Way to support
way to
yourself.
see myself.
And that's what it again, it creates an indentured servitude or a slavery type situation if I'm allowed to go that far, because you you can leave, but you're leaving with no ability to make a living, nowhere to go, and we've cut social services at this point now. You can't count much on that. You're on your
Right.
own. So when you go to court, you can't prove that you have an income and you can't prove that you have a safe environment. So where are your children going to end up? That's the other thing, is you could lose custody of your children. And so it's just really, I knew I knew always I was going to have an education. I believed that that was the key to everybody being able to survive economically. Not completely true, but he wasn't far. Um, my grandmother, his mom, gave birth to 8 children and stayed in a incredibly abusive situation far longer than she should have had to, because there was nothing in place to support her. So she stayed until her last children were high school age, or maybe my second, or my last aunt may have actually been out of school, and there may have just been one kid at home. My grandparents divorced. She left him. She went and put herself through, but her children had no idea that she had ever been physically abused, which she was. She left, and when she left, her kids did not take her side at all. So she was alone. So she lost custody technically. Like, they're adults, but they don't believe anything. So she went out of the divorce. She got nothing from the divorce. She did not even get part of my grandfather's like retirement, but she should have. She I don't know what she did to put herself through nursing school. Put herself through nursing school and began working as a nurse. And she did that until she passed. So probably about 10 years.